You feel like your mind is not supporting you. Whenever you try to think something good, fear suddenly appears. Unnecessary anxiety, unnecessary overthinking, and then you ask yourself, why does this happen only to me? But the truth is, your mind is not broken. Your mind is just overprotecting you. Yes, it is trying to protect you, but in the wrong way. Rewire Your Anxious Brain explains that your brain has two systems, one that thinks and one that feels. The problem starts when the feeling system becomes faster than the thinking system. It means there is no real danger, but your mind is feeling danger. Like when you are alone in a room, everything is safe, but suddenly anxiety starts. Your heart beats fast, your breathing becomes heavy, and you think something is wrong, while in reality, nothing is wrong. This is just a false alarm from your brain. Now think, if the alarm rings again and again without reason, what will happen? You will feel fear every time, panic every time, and slowly your mind will start treating every situation as danger. This is anxiety. Now, what is the biggest mistake here? You start fighting it. You tell yourself you should not feel fear. You need to be strong. But the more you fight, the stronger anxiety becomes, because you are giving it attention. Now understand this carefully. Fear is not the problem. Fear of fear is the problem. You do not lose to anxiety, you lose to your reaction. Now listen to a powerful shift. Next time when anxiety comes, do not run from it. Just stop and say to yourself, "Okay, you came? Sit. I will watch." Do not run, do not suppress, just observe. You will notice that after a few minutes, it starts reducing on its own, because you stopped giving it fuel. This is the biggest secret. The thing you run from chases you, and the thing you face slowly disappears. Now understand one more deep thing. Your brain works on habits. If you overthink daily, it becomes normal. If you feel fear in every situation, it becomes default. But the good part is, what is trained can be retrained. That is rewiring. It means you can slowly teach your brain a new pattern. How? With small steps. Whenever you feel fear, learn to stop instead of running. Whenever overthinking starts, catch it and bring it back. Whenever you imagine the worst case, ask yourself, is this really happening? These small awareness steps slowly change your brain. And one day you will notice that the same situation that used to shake you earlier does not affect you that much. That is real progress. No overnight miracle, but slowly you stop being a slave of your mind and start becoming its master. Now your real work starts. Until now, you understood what anxiety is, but now you need to understand how it controls you. Observe carefully how your mind scares you. It shows you a future that has not even happened yet, but you accept it as real, and your body starts reacting. Fast heartbeat, heavy breathing, confused mind, and then you say you are feeling anxiety. But the truth is, you are not having anxiety, you are creating it with your thoughts. Rewire Your Anxious Brain breaks this illusion that your mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. If you think worst things again and again, your brain starts believing them as real, and your body reacts accordingly. Now, what is the most dangerous habit? What if? What if this happens? What if I fail? What will people think? These what if questions take you out of the present and throw you into fear. Now, one simple truth: 99% of the things you fear never happen. But you still live them in your mind, and that is what makes you tired. Now, here is a powerful technique. Whenever your mind starts, what if, shift it immediately and ask yourself, so what? What if it happens? What if I fail? What if people laugh? This question brings you out of fear and into reality, because you realize that even the worst case is not as dangerous as your mind was making it. Now, understand one more deep thing. Why does your mind always think negative? Because its job is to keep you safe. It does not think positive, it thinks protective. It will look for danger everywhere so you can stay safe. But the problem is, in today's time, real danger is less, but your brain is still in old mode, and that is why you feel fear without reason. Now, what is the solution? You have to teach your brain that not every situation is danger. How? Through exposure. Stop avoiding the things you fear. Face them slowly. If you are afraid of talking to people, start talking little by little. If you fear failure, start taking small risks. In the beginning, you will feel fear, but every time you face it, your brain learns something new. It was not that dangerous. Slowly, your fear starts reducing. Now, understand another deep trap. You think when your fear ends, then you will take action. But the truth is opposite. When you take action, your fear starts ending. Do not wait for fear to disappear, because it will never fully go away. You have to learn to move with it. Now imagine you are doing the same thing you are afraid of, and you are slowly becoming comfortable. That is confidence. Confidence does not mean no fear. Confidence means moving forward despite fear. And the moment you understand this, your whole game changes. Now you do not try to be perfect, you focus on progress, and this mindset takes you out of anxiety slowly but permanently. You start noticing another truth. Anxiety does not come only from outside situations. You create it yourself through your habits. Think about it. What do you do as soon as you wake up? You pick up your phone. Notifications, messages, social media, your mind starts. Comparison, pressure, overthinking. Before the day even starts, you feel tired. Now, understand this. Your mind is not calm because you never let it be calm. Rewire Your Anxious Brain explains this clearly. Anxiety is not created only by thoughts, but also by lifestyle. Now, a simple example. If you consume random things all day, news, negative content, comparison reels, what will your brain learn? Danger, fear, insecurity. And then you expect your mind to stay calm. How will it? The input you give decides the output you get. Now, understand a powerful shift. If you truly want to reduce anxiety, first control what you feed your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant negative seeds, weeds will grow. But if you plant positive, work and growth seeds, slowly your mind starts healing itself. Now, understand another deep trap. You stay busy all the time, but not productive. Your mind keeps thinking all the time. Why? Because you are afraid of silence. Whenever you are alone, you turn on something, music, videos, scrolling, so you do not have to face your thoughts. But the truth is, until you learn to sit alone with your mind, you cannot control it. In the beginning, it will feel uncomfortable, but that is where healing starts. Now, a simple practice. Every day, sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes, without phone, without distraction. Watch your thoughts. Do not stop them, do not judge them, just observe. You will notice your mind slowly starts calming down because it is getting space for the first time. Now, one more powerful thing. Your body and mind are connected. If your body is tense, your mind cannot be calm. That is why breathing is a powerful tool. Whenever anxiety comes, focus on your breath. Slow, deep breathing sends a signal to your brain that everything is safe, and slowly your system starts calming down. Now, think if you change these small habits daily, what will happen? Your mind will automatically start coming into a calm mode without struggle because you have changed its wiring. That is real rewiring. No magic, no shortcut, just daily small shifts that over time create a completely new version of you. And then you realize that the problem was not in the world. The problem was in the way you were seeing the world. And when you start understanding this deeply, you notice another dangerous pattern. You take everything personally. If someone replies late, you think they are ignoring you. If someone talks less, you think they do not like you anymore. If you miss an opportunity, you think you are useless. In every situation, you put yourself at the center, and this multiplies anxiety. Rewire Your Anxious Brain breaks this illusion that everything is not about you, but your mind makes everything against you. Now, listen to a simple truth. People do not think about you as much as you think they do, because everyone is busy with their own problems. But your brain turns every small thing into a story, and then you get stuck in that story. Now, a powerful shift. Next time you overthink, ask yourself, is this a fact or my story? Because 90% of the time, you are reacting not to facts, but to your own created stories. And these stories mentally exhaust you. Now, understand another trap. You always want to be in control. You want everything to happen your way, people to behave the way you want, situations to be perfect. But the reality is, very few things are in your control. And when you try to control things that are not in your control, anxiety is created. Now, a deep shift. You do not need control, you need acceptance. Accept what is first, then see what you can do. This is not weakness, this is clarity. Because when you accept, your mind stops fighting, and when the fight ends, peace begins. Now, another powerful realization. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who is watching those thoughts. But right now, you believe every thought. If your mind says you will fail, you believe it. If your mind says people are judging you, you believe it. But these are just thoughts, not facts. Now, imagine if you stop taking every thought seriously. 70% of your stress will end right there, because now you are not reacting to every voice. You are just observing. That is freedom. Now, understand another level. Your mind always takes you to the past or the future, because that is where fear is. But where is peace? Only in the present. But you do not stay in the present. You are either in regret or in worry, and that is why your energy keeps draining. Now, a simple practice. Many times a day, ask yourself, what is wrong in this moment? Most of the time, the answer will be nothing. Your mind was just creating future fear. Slowly, you learn to stay in the present, and as you come into the present, the power of anxiety reduces, because it needs the future to survive. Now you understand where the game is happening, not outside. The whole game is happening inside your mind. And the moment you understand this, you slowly become not the player, but the observer, and that moment starts changing your life completely. As soon as you become an observer, a big shift happens. Earlier, you used to chase every thought. Now you watch it come and go. Earlier, you used to drown in every feeling. Now you just feel it. That is where your control starts coming back. But here's another deep mistake. You think now you should never think negative. You should always stay calm. And the moment a negative thought comes, you panic again. But the truth is, there is no such thing as a perfect mind. Rewire Your Anxious Brain teaches that the goal is not to stop thoughts, the goal is not to become their slave. Now, understand this. Your mind is like a radio. It will keep playing something all the time. Fear, doubt, negativity. But you have a choice. Will you listen to every voice or let it become background noise? That is freedom. Now, one more powerful realization. The way you talk to yourself becomes your reality. If every time you tell yourself, I am weak, I cannot do this, not because you are careless, but because the body is at its capacity limit. Calm equals better boundaries. People with a calm body do not say yes quickly, do not panic quickly, do not overcommit, and do not overwork themselves. Their energy leaks less, and where energy leaks less, growth stays. The problem with hustle culture. Hustle culture teaches push, grind, force. The body understands threat, burnout, survival. That is why people make money but not peace, and without peace, abundance does not last. Calm equals clarity. When the body is calm, thinking is clear, intuition is stronger, timing is better, and the right people come. Then people say things align for you. Not alignment, calm. Simple body reset. This is not a meditation lecture. It is simple. Exhale slowly, relax the body, let the stomach soften, drop the shoulders, sit without the phone for a while. This sends a message to the body, I am safe, and a safe body can handle the next level. Identity is locked in the body.